Okay, so this week we're going to be illustrating our very own letters inspired by illustrated manuscripts. So this again is taken from the exhibition at the Bodleian, North Sea Crossings, and there are some beautiful examples there in the exhibition of the illustrated manuscripts, and it was used then for lots of different reasons. So they'd quite often illustrate the first letter of the text, and it would be there to educate, to inform, to help visualise some of the things that are actually in the text. It would also be there as a bit of a status thing, so whoever commissioned that piece of work, it would show their status for how intricate it was, or the kind of paint that was used and the colours. So there was lots of different reasons for using it. There was also use for actually having illustrations in the text and these beautiful borders as well. So we're going to be thinking about firstly what you're going to illustrate. So I've taken this small part of a poem that was written by a monk of this era who is also in the exhibition. I'm going to use that for mine. We've also got the poetry book that's taken from the Bodleian as well, so we can use that, which is all inspired from green spaces. So you've got those two things to draw from. Once you've identified your text, you're then going to start to think about how you're going to visualise it. So I've got these lovely stencils here, so I'm going to take, so my writing here, the first letter is an A, so I'm simply going to draw around my lovely stencil with a pencil for my A, and I'm just going to take in all of the main shapes there so that I've got my A. I'm then going to carry on thinking about how I would like to visualise my text. So my piece of text is about a bird and flight, so I'm going to think about the outdoors. So I'm going to draw around, I've selected this stencil here that has floral images on it, so I'm going to draw around some of those. So there's going to be a selection of stencils to look at, but alternatively you can use things like masking tape to mask out a very simple, we've done lots of stenciling with masking tape in the past, so you just get your simple lines of your letter, use that to make the shape, and then you can draw around it and over it to achieve your shape. So I'm slowly going to start building up just a nice floral shape around here. I'm then going to start adding in some of those lovely key patterns. I'm going to add some birds and things like that to my letter. Once I've done that, I'm then going to enjoy using my paint pens, which are just like paint but in a pen. So you give it a good shake and it achieves this really nice solid colour that you can add into your letter. I'm then going to use a fine liner to outline the main shapes of my letter. I'm then going to start thinking about those beautiful patterns and details that are included in the lovely illustrations in the exhibition. So I'm going to start looking at those more sort of intricate patterns and lines that are formed around my letter, and I'm going to start drawing in some of these beautiful patterns around the edge. Once I've done that, I can start thinking about the main bulk of the text, and I'm actually going to do that just freehand with my own writing. So the main focus is on that key starting point of your text and how you're going to visualise it.